What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we will be talking more about Modern Warfare 4 and some of the leaks and rumors swirling about. Yesterday we also talked about Modern Warfare 4, and I know there's probably some of you who are just tired and tired of this content and you don't want to see any more of it, and I understand. I swear I have some non-Modern Warfare 4 content coming very soon, hopefully tomorrow, but as of right now, this is the time of the year where Call of Duty goes through this weird phase that it goes through where a bunch of new details start leaking about the next game, hype slowly starts to build, more information starts coming out, and people are getting excited, and then bam, we all of a sudden get the reveal for the game, and then the trailers and everything else. With that being said, there is some huge information that has come out in the last 24 to 36 hours that I didn't cover in yesterday's video because I felt like it would be better saved for a completely separate video topic. Yesterday, I talked about how Modern Warfare 4 might potentially end up a bit like Black Ops 4 in the respect that it would have guns, maps, and other content that was based on classic content from previous Modern Warfare games. I drew some comparisons. I talked about it in depth over there in that video. You can check that out. It'll most likely be the top recommended video, but there's also a link in the description to yesterday's video. But today, we'll be talking about some more leaked information. Of course, take with a pinch of salt because this is leaked, rumored information that, in my opinion, is awesome news to hear. Now, the first really big one that I want to talk about, because this is one of those things that I feel like would make or break Modern Warfare 4, depending on whether or not they're in the game or not, is specialists. The specialists are a very divisive topic in the Call of Duty community. A lot of people do enjoy them, seeing them in Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, and of course in Black Ops 4, but of course there's also another large portion of the community, myself included, that thinks specialists don't really have a place in Call of Duty, at least not in every single Call of Duty game. With that being said, it is being rumored by Gaming Intel, which has a bunch of inside industry sources and things like that they pull these rumors from. They have been credible in the past, they've also been wrong in the past, but they have plenty of reputable sources and things like that, but they are saying that Modern Warfare 4 will not have specialists, which to me is exceptional news for this game. Now, I think if specialists were in this game, in Modern Warfare 4, I think that that would turn a huge portion of the community off of this game, because we've seen no specialists or anything like that in a Modern Warfare game before. It doesn't really seem to fit the gameplay that we expect from a Modern Warfare game to have all these different specialists, and even in Black Ops 4, where they've just been in the game basically since the game was even built, you see the community asking for a no specialist playlist, which is finally coming here in the coming weeks as bare bones. So I think if Modern Warfare 4 came out with specialists, that was going to upset a lot of people. That was going to be a huge problem with the game, and personally I'm glad to see that we will have a more classic style of Call of Duty gameplay with this game, because that's what the community's been asking for. That's what we've wanted. We've been asking for a more classic Call of Duty gameplay since basically Black Ops 2 and Ghosts. Without specialists in the game, I think we're finally going to be returning to a more classic boots-on-the-ground style of Call of Duty gameplay that we've been wanting. Moving on anyways, there is, of course, more news to talk about, and another big thing that has been rumored / leaked has been that Modern Warfare 4 will not contain a Battle Royale. Now, this is something I've been speculating for a while. It's been rumored and not rumored at the same time that we will be seeing a Battle Royale in Modern Warfare 4. A couple fake leaks claimed that we would be seeing them that were ending up later debunked, but I have to say this is amazing news. Now, I know a lot of people love Battle Royale. I know people enjoy Blackout, but number one, the best reason really why we won't have Battle Royale and how that's going to make this game better is because it allows them to actually focus in more on the multiplayer. I think a big problem with Blackout, honestly, is that the game is so ambitious. They have 3 modes that are basically live services that they have to keep updated constantly, the biggest of which, and the hardest really to keep fresh, is of course Blackout. So without having this Battle Royale, I think that's going to be a good thing for Modern Warfare 4, because it's going to allow Infinity Ward to bring more constant updates to the new rumored co-op mode and things like that, but of course they're also going to be able to focus in more on bringing content to multiplayer. Looking at Black Ops 4, I think one of its biggest issues is that they have to focus on getting things out for Zombies, multiplayer, and Battle Royale in their updates. I simply think that Activision and Treyarch really stretched themselves a little bit too thin with this Battle Royale mode, and also another good reason that this won't have Battle Royale and why it's going to be good is because it's not going to immediately kill Blackout. Those of you who enjoy Blackout don't have to worry about Infinity Ward's mode coming in and basically taking all the thunder and hype in the Call of Duty Battle Royale community away from from Blackout, which I guess takes a little bit off of Treyarch going forward because, well, they don't have to compete basically internally with Infinity Ward, not Treyarch, of course. So that should be good for those of you who enjoy Blackout as well. It allows them to focus more on multiplayer, which means more maps, hopefully more weapons, hopefully more updates, hopefully sooner, which I think we can all agree has been a pretty big problem with Black Ops 4 that we really don't want to see happen in Modern Warfare 4. So I'm really excited to hear that. And another big piece of news that I want to talk about, this is coming from Marcus Sellers himself, one of the most credible leakers really in the Call of Duty scene. And I'm kind of excited about this, but I'm also a little bit disappointed at the same time. And he's saying that Modern Warfare 4 will not have a zombies mode. And I honestly am much more glad than I am disappointed, because I think that this finally means that we're going to have something a little bit different. See, there's always been this divide in the COD community between people who always want something brand new and people who want to return to the classic roots. Well, when you look at that like that, and you see these people divided on this topic so much, and you realize that zombies, which has basically been in every single Call of Duty game I can think of since Advanced Warfare, barring Modern Warfare Remastered, I think that this means that this new co-op mode that has been detailed and that's been talked about and is basically already confirmed to be coming might be something new. And I think personally, that makes me really happy to see, because as much as I talk about how I didn't really enjoy Ghosts and everything and how I've went back and played it and it's alright, I guess, one thing about that game, even though I didn't play a whole lot of Extinction that I appreciated, was that they did something different with it. Extinction was a pretty cool game mode in a lot of respects, and I think that Infinity Ward needs a lot more credit for doing something different with that game instead of just going down the easy route of making zombies, which is guaranteed to sell more copies of the game and things like that. Now, that might be a problem for Modern Warfare 4 in terms of sales, because you're not going to have the zombies community just hopping in and buying the game just for zombies, but dare I say that this game will, of course, have the campaign that's been confirmed, an expansive, awesome multiplayer, hopefully, that gets constant updates because of no Battle Royale and all this stuff, with no specialists, a new co-op mode replacing zombies for the year that gives the new players, or the people who want new things, something different to play around with and enjoy, but of course, as always, Spec Ops and maybe Survival. I don't know about you guys, but that to me sounds like a pretty goddamn good sounding game. And of course, take everything I'm saying with a pinch of salt, but when I talk about it, man, I gotta say, it hypes me up. I cannot wait for this damn game to be revealed. With all the information that's coming out, if it's true, I have to say Modern Warfare 4 is probably going to be an extremely good game. And honestly, I'm hoping that what we're hearing from this video and all these different sources that I've been talking about in this video, I'm hoping what they're saying is true, because this is something that Call of Duty really needs. They're doing really good, at least from what it sounds like here. So just to put this all into a grand perspective, wrap it all up into one, and kind of combine everything in together, Modern Warfare 4, if the leaks and rumors and things that I've been talking about, let's say Modern Warfare 4 is going to come out with multiplayer, an expansive new co-op mode, and a campaign. We might be seeing Modern Warfare 4 come in with the classic boots on the ground Call of Duty Modern Warfare gameplay that we all have fallen in love with for the last decade. No specialists, hopefully specialist perks. I gotta say, that's one of the greatest additions to Call of Duty of all time, definitely underrated in my opinion. On classic maps and weapons from the Modern Warfare franchise, with constant updates to the game, bringing in more of these iconic weapons, remastered maps, and content that we've enjoyed over time. Hopefully a fair microtransaction system. I know that that's really stretching the limit as far as you can really reach it out, but if they make it anything like Modern Warfare Remastered when it comes down to the drop system, because we know loot boxes are probably going to be in this goddamn game, I have to say I'm going to be completely okay with it. So that's going to be some multiplayer that we're all going to know and love. It's going to bring us back to that nostalgic feeling. Hopefully some great multiplayer. Hopefully they execute it well. I do have faith in Infinity Ward, with all those old Infinity Ward members from back in the day coming back from Respawn Entertainment after, leaving after Modern Warfare 2 and all that drama, which hopefully you know about if you're a Call of Duty fan. But with it will hopefully come a campaign that ties up a lot of the loose ends in Modern Warfare, featuring hopefully a little bit new stuff, like some new characters, new missions, wrapping up some storylines and things like that. Hopefully with the return of some iconic characters. I would love to see Ghost and Price return. they're both alive, or at least rumored to be alive, even though everything happened with Ghost in the Modern Warfare series. Something that can just really throw back, you know? Something that can just reach back to all those great stories that we played in the Modern Warfare series and just really wrap it all together and bring us an iconic ending of this experience. But a brand new co-op mode, which we don't know any details on right now. I'm hoping some details start to emerge about that, and hopefully when they reveal the game, we'll learn plenty more about this. I'm hoping they kind of step out and do something new with this. I don't really have much of an idea as to what realistically they could do when it comes down to this, but of course that's up to them. They're the ones making the game. I'm just hoping it's going to be something that I can really freaking enjoy, man. But I would also love to see the return of Spec Ops and of course survival mode from Modern Warfare 3. Survival mode's almost like Zombies for those of you who haven't played it, except it features like soldiers, juggernauts, attack helicopters, you can buy streaks, weapons, attachments, ammo upgrades, all kinds of different things. It's pretty awesome, man. It's the Zombies of the Modern Warfare series. I loved it in Modern Warfare 3. I think people who haven't played it should go and try it if they have the game, and I'm hoping Modern Warfare 4, of course, we see Spec Ops in this return. Can you imagine all of this packed into one game, with Modern Warfare 2 and 3 fully remastered, which doesn't look like we're going to be getting it if a lot of this is to be said and, you know, true, but god damn it, man, I just want to imagine, you know? I want to have hope that we do see those, because those would be amazing for the franchise. But best of all, with these modes, this new co-op, Spec Ops, hopefully, survival, hopefully, multiplayer, which of course it'll have, can we please get some constant updates to the game? Can we get some DLC that's worth it, man? Can we please get something worth it? Okay, that's all I want. I just want a good Call of Duty game that feeds back into what I've wanted for years, that brings a fair and negotiable DLC and microtransaction system into the game. That's all the community has wanted for, you know, the better half of this decade. So I'm just really hoping to see that, man. I know I'm probably getting my hopes up for nothing, but hey, I'm a COD fan at the end of the day. Happens every year. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel. Let me know what you think about all this stuff down below in the comments. Are you excited if this information is to be true? Do you think it's not true? Follow me over on Twitter at SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. Surefire way to get all the Follow me over on Twitter. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. It's a surefire way to get notifications of all my brand new content. Join the Discord down below. Lots of great things going on down there. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus talking about Modern Warfare 4. Hopes high. Not gonna lie. Want that reveal. Come on, Infinity Ward. And signing out.